Good morning, everyone. I'm Alyssa Paldo.
And I'm Shelby Roberts. Welcome to WMBD This Morning.
After a series of violent tragedies, the Bloomington Police Department wants you to help shape a more positive future for Central Illinois.
Brianna Lee explains what you can do to help.
A triple homicide on Monday has left city officials and residents wondering what they can do to prevent further tragedy. On Monday afternoon, police responded to shots fired on Riley Drive. 3 men had been shot to death, and a 4-year-old is now recovering from injuries from the shooting. The police department says it's extremely concerning when these tragedies impact the youth.
There's a lot of life in these young individuals that have lost their lives, and we feel the public can continue to help out in these cases.
Mendiola says the community can help with youth at risk. He says a continued effort by officials in the community working together might be just what this city needs. In Bloomington, Brianna Lee, WMBD News.
The Second Amendment has become a heavily discussed topic right in Tazewell County. Some gun owners in the area are making a push for local leaders to publicly support the Second Amendment. Several residents say that their concerns their gun rights could be taken away as lawmakers across the county enact tougher gun laws. The county is now discussing a referendum to make it known that Tazewell County supports the Second Amendment. Some leaders say they're in favor, while others say that this could put the county in conflict with the law. Another debate is whether or not Tazewell County will be called a sanctuary county.
I think the word sanctuary has taken on a lot of connotations nationally between immigration and different things, and I think that really maybe muddies the water. I think I personally disagree with the use of the word sanctuary for many of these large cities.
A county board meeting is planned where county leaders are expected to vote on the referendum and its language.
A woman is dead after a crash on Interstate 55 Friday, and the wreck has now left a 2-year-old girl motherless. But as our Munash Kwangwari reports, the family is doing all they can to help the mother's memory live on.
Caitlin Erdman was driving to her mother's house to drop off her 2-year-old daughter Tinley before work when she collided with a semi-truck on I-55. She died in the crash. After he heard about the wreck, her soon-to-be husband, Oscar Flores, rushed to the scene.
The coroner on scene, they told me that Caitlin was gone. And then I asked if Tinley was okay, and they said they don't know.
Tinley's car seat was destroyed. Without hesitation, Flores rushed to OSF St. Joe's Medical Center to see his baby girl.
I just held her the entire time. I didn't want to let go of her. I didn't want her out of my sight. I just needed her with me.
Despite losing Caitlin in the crash, her mother believes this was a blessing in disguise.
She's a miracle.
It is.
We went to look at the vehicle last night, and after we looked at the vehicle, we came outside and there was a double rainbow outside. So we're like, Caitlin's letting us know that it's okay and we'll make it through.
Even though Tinley's only 2 years old, Flores and the family plan to make Caitlin a big part of her life.
I know that she's young, and people have mentioned this to me before that, she probably won't remember her mother, but I'm gonna try to make sure she remembers who she was, make sure she remembers who her real mother was.
And the family's slowly coming to terms with what happened to Caitlin, but they say they're overjoyed every single time they look at Tinley because they know they still have a little part of Caitlin there with them. In Normal, Munash Kwangwari, WMBD News.
The Knox County man suspected of shooting a teenager early Tuesday morning is now facing murder charges. 58-year-old James Love from Galva, Illinois, appeared in court via video yesterday afternoon. Love faces several charges, including first-degree murder. This comes after police say that Love shot 19-year-old Xavier Hartman after he crashed his car 300 yards from Love's home. Yesterday, the judge ordered that Love surrender his FOID card and guns before posting bond.
An employee at Bergner's is facing retail theft charges after she was accused of stealing from the Shops at Grand Prairie location. Police say Charmin Hibbard rang up merchandise and reduced the prices at the register. The instances allegedly happened during 3 separate purchases totaling more than $1,000. Hibbard is also accused of taking clothes without ringing them up.
And for the first time in 2018, a person in the state has contracted West Nile virus. The Illinois Department of Public Health says a Chicago woman in her 60s became sick back in May. 8 people have died in 2017 from the virus.
And I'm sure those mosquitoes are loving all of the rain that we've
Oh,
got.
my goodness.